I'm Richard Clarke. I record these talks every day as a way to deepen my inquiry. Listen each day and deepen your own practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 621. Mr. Raj Krishna found Sri Bhagavan alone on the hill about 5:30 p.m. and prayed, "I have been desiring since my 10th year to have a glimpse of the reality. I firmly believe that I can be helped in this only by a sage like Sri Bhagavan. So I pray for thy help." Sri Bhagavan looked at him for a few minutes. The devotee interrupted, saying, "Even if I cannot realize in my life, let me at least not forget it on my deathbed. Let me have a glimpse at least at the moment of death, so that it may stand me in good stead in the future." Maharshi, it is said in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, that whatever may be the last thought at death, it determines the later birth of the person. It is necessary to experience the reality now in life in order that it may be experienced at death. See if this moment be different from the last one, and try to be in that desired state. In this dialogue, the questioner expresses a deep longing to experience reality. He first asks Sri Ramana Maharshi for guidance, believing only a sage can help him. When Ramana does not respond immediately, the questioner adds a second plea that even if realization isn't possible in his lifetime, he hopes to at least glimpse reality at the moment of death. Ramana's response draws from the Bhagavad Gita, which teaches that a person's final thought at death shapes their next birth. This idea suggests that if someone's mind is fixed on the highest truth at the moment of passing, they are more likely to awaken to that truth. However, Ramana emphasizes something deeper: the importance of experiencing reality now, not just hoping for a final moment of clarity at death. The Maharshi directs the questioner to look closely at the present moment. Ramana asks him to consider whether this very moment is any different from the last one, pointing to the continuity of awareness. In doing so, Ramana highlights that the state of the questioner longs for is not something to be delayed or reserved for a special event like death. It is instead available now in the present moment. This response reflects one of Ramana's core teaching. The true self is always present and unchanging. What matters is turning inward and recognizing that awareness directly. Hoping for a future glimpse of truth even at the moment of death, keeps the mind caught in postponement, waiting for it to happen at a later time. Ramana's advice urges the questioner to shift from hoping for a distant realization to discovering the timeless presence of the self here and now. By pointing out that this moment is no different from the last, Ramana encourages the questioner to notice that awareness, the very foundation of existence, is already present and unbroken. This awareness is the reality the questioner seeks. Ramana Maharshi's teachings here is both practical and profound. Rather than waiting for a future moment, he directs attention to what is always present, the still, silent awareness that never wavers. Realizing this now frees the mind from the idea that enlightenment is something to be achieved later. Instead, it reveals that the self has always been and will always be the very ground of one's being. So know yourself and be always free and at peace. In 40 Verses on Reality, Ramana Maharshi explains the nature of the self, the ultimate reality, and self-inquiry. My new book, with my comments and inquiry questions, opens these teachings up and brings them into your practice and experience. Available now from Amazon. Link in the video description. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.